Today we're checking out these Go Rhino RB20 Slim Running Boards in texture black for the 2014 to 2024 4Runners, but excluding the Limited, Nightshade, and TRD Sport. If you want an easier step into the cab, a tougher look, and a better rocker panel protection without hanging anything too low and compromising ground clearance, these are a clean bolt-on option, so they're definitely worth checking out. These boards use a clean, slim, low-profile design that tucks tighter to the body than a lot of traditional running boards, so you get to keep good ground clearance while you're still getting a usable step up into the cab. This 4-inch wide step area and the bold tread pattern give you solid traction getting in and out of the vehicle, even in rain or muddy conditions. The full-length design is going to help shield those lower doors and rocker panels from kicked up debris, and it's going to make sure no matter where you put your foot outside that car, you're going to land on the step because it runs the length of the cab. Because these are built specifically for your 4Runner, these boards are going to follow the contours of the cab nicely, and the included brackets are going to line up perfectly with the factory mounting points to simplify that install process. And if you stick with me, we're going to show you that install just here in a minute. Day to day, you're going to get easier access for you and your passengers, which is especially helpful for older and younger riders, plus a sharper, off-road ready look that feels factory plus rather than a bolt-on universal part. Now, when it comes to the construction on this, you're getting running boards made from the 16-gauge zinc-coated galvanized steel with a textured black finish. That galvanized steel core gives you some serious strength and impact resistance without flexing and bending when you step on it. While that zinc coating and the textured finish are going to help fight corrosion, rock trips, and any abrasion from some real trail use. The boards use this nice deep stamped surface for rigidity and grip. And the kit includes steel mounting brackets designed to tie perfectly into your 4Runner's existing mounting locations for a solid, rattle-free setup. As far as the pricing goes on this, it's coming in right in the low to mid $500 price range for the pair. That's a strong value for vehicle-specific steel boards with a textured finish and an easy direct fit installation. Now, speaking of the install on this one, it's going to get rated a soft 2 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter. And you can get this job done in about 45 minutes of your time if everything goes smooth. So let's head on out to the shop, and we're going to give you a detailed walkthrough of exactly how this install process goes.
Tools required for this install include a ratchet and a 13mm socket. Today we're installing side steps on our 4Runner, so let's get started.
So first thing we're going to do is install my mounting brackets. Now we have two different types. This is the very front, and then this one's going to be your middle and rear. They're both going to install exactly the same way. We've got these pre-threaded holes in our body. Now on the front, they're spread out like this. On the center and rear, they're right next to each other, just like that. So your brackets are going to install the same way. That one hole is just in a different spot. So now I'm going to take the bolts included in the kit and thread those into those holes. And then we're just going to straighten out our bracket and take a 13mm socket to tighten it down. Repeat that same process for your other two brackets.
So now we're ready to mount up our side step. The way we're going to do that is with these brackets. We've got threaded holes that we're going to put our bolts into through the brackets. The way we're going to put these in is just by putting them in sideways and then turning, and then that's going to lock it into place. So we're going to do that for all three of them. Flip this over, get it onto our brackets, and then we'll install our bolts.
So now we just need to line up our bracket, and then I'm just going to get a finger on it to hold it while I get my bolts threaded in. And then you're gonna wanna put your bolts in the other brackets, and then you can kind of slide your side step back and forth to get it aligned where you want it. And then you'll take a 13mm socket and tighten it down. Do the same thing on your other two brackets.
So that'll wrap up this review and install of the Go Rhino RB20 Slim Running Boards in textured black for your 2014 and newer 4Runner, excluding Limited, Nightshade, and TRD Sport. Thank you for watching, and for all things 4Runner, keep it right here at ExtremeTerrain.com.